Minister of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture, the Honorable Carlos James, Ms. Claudette Alexander, Assistant Secretary in the Ministry, Ms. Maxine Brown, Cultural Officer in the Department of Culture, Ms. Juanita Phillips, Coordinator of the caroling event, representatives of the 9 Nights of Lights Committee, representatives from the ministries and institutions who will be taking part, members of staff of the Department of Culture, and members of the media, good morning. So here we are for the media launch of this caroling event, which Spirits Lifted is the name, the title that it will be held under, and it's slated for the 17th of December at the Botanical Gardens as a part of the 9 Nights of Lights, the annual 9 Nights of Lights program. This is a return of the caroling event. Of course, some of us, I don't want to age anybody, would know of. It used to be a fairly big event on the Christmas calendar here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Moving from, as far as I remember, the steps at the old St. Vincent Grammar School Hall till it grew exponentially to where it had to be moved to the Victoria Park to accommodate the patrons and eventually the choirs that decided to take part in it. I want to apologize for the absence of Mr. Anthony Denny, who was to have done a look back. That was my look back. That's as far back as I could have looked for the caroling. Mr. Denny was to have done a more in-depth look back, but unfortunately he was unable to attend this morning. With that being said, I know that we have several representatives from the ministries and institutions who are here that are taking part, and also as I was saying, so this year's return of caroling is not necessarily a competition, but just more or less an event to bring together the different departments and culture and ministries, in the spirit of the season. At this point, I'd ask the Honorable Minister to step to the podium to, I guess, give his look back or look forward to the Spirits Lifted caroling event.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cato. Let me say good morning to all of the members of the media who are here and all of the participants and institutions and respective ministries of this year's caroling, Spirits Lifted Christmas caroling event. I nearly said competition because it is one of the most heated and historically one of the most heated competitions in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, the caroling competition. But as part of our 9 mornings activities, and in collaboration with the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority, their 9 Nights of Lights, we have decided this year to incorporate the Spirits Lifted caroling event at the Botanic Gardens during the period of the 9 Nights of Light. The composition of this event will feature a number of government agencies and ministries. I see Braxa, who's represented here, National Mobilization, Urban Development, the Ministry of Finance, Foreign Affairs, Ministry of National Security, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, as well as the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture. But also the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union, they've decided to join the Building and Loan Association, Girls High School, the Police Youth Club, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, represented by their Performing Arts Society. And this event will naturally see the re-emergence of the caroling events that are normally held during the Christmas period. So the location will be the Victoria Park on the 17th, the Botanic Gardens on the 17th of December. And I'm hoping that based on this year's event and the turnout, which we're expecting, I'm not sure if the Botanic Gardens, and that's why I'm thinking Victoria Park, I'm not sure if Botanic Gardens will essentially be the location based on the size and the expected turnout that we're hoping to have. And we're hoping at some point in the near future, perhaps next year, we can move to a larger venue where we can draw swords and have the rivalry of the caroling competition back in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I know the police, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, they have taken and continue to sustain that part of the culture. And they every year will have their internal competition, which I understand it's so serious that members they have to be on guard. But we're hoping that this year the Vincentian community will appreciate the hard work of the Department of Culture in seeing the reemergence of the caroling series of events. And naturally, we move towards, hopefully next year, launch the competition where we can really see the display of our talents and our creativity, but at the same time, recognizing the importance of the season, showing love and appreciation to all, and also put a bit of Christ, importantly, in as part of the season of activities during this period in December. I personally want to thank the cultural officer Maxine Brung and Juanita Phillips, who they have worked tremendously hard at the Department of Culture to host this event, and no doubt that this event will be an added component to the overall product of 9 mornings as we know it. It's the only Caribbean island you can fly to and enjoy 9 morning activities at 4 in the morning, and at the same time in the evening you go to the Botanic Gardens and have the 9 nights of light. And this component of 9 nights is really going to put the icing on the cake. And I really appreciate all of the institutions and the agencies and government ministries who have decided to partner with the Department of Culture and by extension the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, Sustainable Development and Culture in ensuring that this event becomes a reality and a success. We do intend, as I said, it's not a competition this year, but I'm certain we'll have token of appreciations for the participating groups, and no doubt the Department of Culture will continue to work with you to ensure that the Spirits Lifted event moves into a bigger venue next year and a bigger event next year in which all of St. Vincent and the Grenadines would be able to take part, as far north as Chateaubriand and Fancy, all the way south to Union Island, where a lot of the creativity and talent lives. And we're quite happy that all of the groups this year, they've decided to partner with us and show their support for the cultural art form here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in that of the 9 morning activities. I want to end here, and I'm quite certain that I'm looking forward to the overview from the different stakeholders who are here to give us a taste of what we can expect during their presentations during the Christmas Caroling Spirits Lifted event at the Botanic Gardens. Thank you very much, and all the best to all of the participating groups.
All right, thank you very much, Minister James. So what we'll do now is we have in the programs that everyone has there is a list of the participating organizations, the ministries and institutions. So we'll just, and we know that all of them are not here. So just for the folks that are here, we just want to have you guys, have you guys turn the podium over to you, just to give us an idea of how preparation activities have been going for you for this event coming up on the 17th. So just to go through the, well, I guess for the benefit of our media, we have the Ministries of Finance, Economic Planning, Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, National Security, under which the police force falls under, National Mobilization, Urban Development, and the Ministry of Tourism, Civil Aviation, etc. We have on the institutions, Bragza, Kingston Cooperative Credit Union, Building and Loan Association, Girls High School, Kingston Cooperative Credit Union, the Police Youth Club, and the SVGCC PASS, Performing Arts Society. So at this point, for the members that are, well, the parties that are here, if we just follow the order, on that list, and those who are here, you could just come up according to the where you're listed on the program, to just give an idea of what the preparations have been like. Okay, so we'll start with Bragza. Start in alphabetical order, B for Bragza.
Okay, good morning to everyone. I am Keshawn Normand, representing RAXA. First of all, we are really happy where we can participate in this year's Christmas caroling. However, for us, it's a bit of a challenge in light of the fact that we are rolling out our annual Christmas road cleaning program, and we are really busy and we hardly have the time to practice. You understand? But we do have a few practice sessions, and the choir is really exciting, really exciting, and we have a talented bunch. So even though we have a few time to practice, we can catch on very quickly, Yes, so we are very excited, but at the same time, we are disappointed that it's not a competition. So we really wanted it to be a competition because by that, we know we would have given our utmost best, and we love competition. Yes, so let me warn you, even if it's not a competition, Braxa is coming real hard this year. And we are looking forward to a great time. Last year this is not our first time, and last year when Transport and Works hosted it, we went in and we really had a good time. Just permit me to do a little piece of, what's it? A little line. Racks are coming real hard this year. Christmas feeling is in the air. We are selling aggregate at a reasonable rate. We testing soil at August, so go now and don't be late. Thank you.
Talk back, sir. Sing.
I thought we were going in alphabetical. That's fine. We skipped that.
I hope you could sing too.
She can dance at least.
No. All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Ruth Stowe. I'm the Marketing Officer of the Kingston Cooperative Credit Union Limited. And the KCCU Limited has always been a proud sponsor of culture in St. Vincent. So when approached to participate, we saw it as a great opportunity to add an extra layer of that support. We pride ourselves on being actively involved in anything we pledge our support to. And if you attended our National Dance Festival this year, you would be a witness to that involvement, as our staff graced the stage and put on a mind-blowing performance that earned a gold medal. So during this festive month of December, we aim to do the very same. At this caroling event, I must say, just like Bragsa, our staff was very disappointed that it wasn't a competition because we are a competitive bunch, and as much as it is a busy time for us this season, we always make time to look good and always make time to be a part of the spotlight. So it did not deter us to become involved because we do believe it is important to keep the Christmas spirit alive in any way possible. As such, we have compiled a group of about 20 staff and we have begun preparations. I will not give anything away. We aim to wow you, so we're gonna keep everything a secret. And like I said, at KCCU, it's all about quality and value, so expect nothing less.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Itisha Butte. I'm representing the Ministry of National Mobilization, etc. We are the heart of the government. And I first want to thank the Ministry of Culture for the opportunity to be a part of the caroling event. I'm no stranger to that. As was mentioned before, last year I actually was the one who started the Transport and Works caroling competition. And it was a successful event. It's what I call a pet project for me. I love these sort of things. Unfortunately, a little disappointed as well. That is not a competition. But I do understand. I am also a part of the police caroling, a part of the winning department, the traffic department. However, mobilization, as far as practices for us, we are going well. We have started, so about 2 weeks ago, we put together our song. We have our original and our traditional. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You'll be wow. The original piece was written by myself and my husband. Yes. And we also have our minister who'll be doing his thing. So no one is left out. Practice has been going well. So far we have a choir compiled of about 20 persons. Thus far, could be a little bit more, but you're in for a treat. And I do hope that we have the support of the general public and that everything will run smoothly for the night. Thank you again.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Stephen Billy. I'm a sergeant of police in the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force. I'm actually supposed to be here representing the Police U Club, and Sergeant Junior Ross was supposed to be representing the police and whole, but he has a prior engagement and he can't be here. So I'm just to say thanks to the Ministry of Culture for giving the invitation on behalf of the Commissioner of Police. We appreciate it. And as mentioned by a few persons, the police has their own caroling competition. So this event, competition, we love competition, so I'm going to stick with competition. Yes. So this competition is on the 17th, but the police caroling competition is on the 16th. So I don't have to tell you, the police choirs are already practicing. Yeah, things nice, caroling again. Come Friday the 16th of, 17th, sorry. No, Friday the 16th. Yeah, Friday the 16th. I'm getting there, don't worry yourself, I'm getting 17th. Friday the 16th of December at the police barracks at the Central Police Station. And on the 17th at the Botanical Gardens. My watch, you can't ask for nothing better. You know, I want to let all visitors know. You see, when it comes to caroling and 9 morning, that's a Vincent thing. You understand? So if you're out there and you want to be anywhere, the best place to be is at these events. Starting with the police caroling, then we go to the Botanical Gardens. Hear what? the Botanical Gardens is not just only a place, you know. It is a historical place. It is a place of beauty. You know, it's a place of history. So you're coming to get 9 nights of light and caroling, beauty and history all in one. Best place to be, the Botanical Garden. And hear what? They're talking about not a competition. Minister, get those gardeners ready. Because when the police choirs touch down, and I am telling you, don't put me first, you know. If you have no stage after, once the police go first, whether the police youth club or the police choir itself, you know, they talk about traffic angels, they have a Western Carolina. There's so many police choirs, I'm telling you. And you know, and they're ready and roaring and they're excited about it. So the best place to be. Can't afford to miss it. Remember, caroling and 9 morning is a Vincent thing. See you there.
This is gonna be hot.
Good morning, everyone. I am Joanne Richardson, representing the St. Vincent Building Loan Association. Now, the St. Vincent Building Loan Association is happy to participate in the Christmas caroling event. I have to remember not to say competition, because if it was a competition, we are there. We are there competing among all the other, with the other ministries and the other institutions. But luckily, it is not a competition. This event under the theme, Spirits Lifted. And at this time, we really need to have our spirits lifted and keep Jesus Christ in the season, because he is the reason for the season. So we too are experiencing some challenges, but nevertheless, we are small, but we will be big. We'll be roaring and strong like a lion. So we will be coming out with our A game. So we are looking forward to be among the groups, the ministries, and the various institutions. And we too will be counted among all the other groups. So expect nothing less but the best. Thank you very much.
It's exciting.
Good morning, everyone. I am Leslie Ann Millington, Cultural Research Assistant in the Department of Culture. As Miss National Mobilization said, they're the heart, but the Department of Culture is the heartbeat. Preparations for the Department of Culture, it's coming along slowly, but you know, we have to deliver. So the department isn't phased with who has been practicing for months and who has been practicing for weeks before. You know, we pride ourselves in keeping the tradition, so we had to enter. We are going to definitely give you entertainment. We are going to give you creativity. We are going to definitely wow you on Saturday, the 17th of December at the Botanical Gardens. Thank you.
Talk the talk.
Now, having sat there and listened to the representatives, I started to feel the tension in the room. And though it's not a competition, I've suggested to the cultural officer and Ms. Phillips that we should also consider a Viewer's Choice Award, which will be accompanied by a trophy. So, though it's not a formal competition, you will not have judges, but we'll let the audience decide. You know, if it is the police force, Praxa, the heart of the government, the mobilization, or KCCU, or the heartbeat, you know, so the tension that I'm seeing here, well, Bill now is looking like a bit concerned, and they have to go back to the drawing board now to prepare for the same. But, you know, I sense the excitement from all of the representatives here. So naturally, we'll have a Viewers' Choice Awards on the evening to appreciate all of you, but at the same time, you know, we want to make it as exciting as possible, and I can also feel the thinness in the room. So we're looking forward to December 17th for Spirits Lifted. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for coming in there, Minister, and letting the podium cool down a little bit. All right. So again, December 17th at the Botanic Gardens will be the Christmas caroling, Spirits Lifted event. There'll be an entertainment segment or package that begins at 6 p.m. and the event officially starts at 7. Admission for that night is adults $10 and children $5. And of course, just a reminder for the viewers that I believe on most nights, if not all nights, there is a small admission fee to get into subject to correction. But there is an admission fee to get into the different events that will be happening as a part of the 9 Nights of Lights at the Botanic Gardens. So just once again in a nutshell, as a part of the 9 Nights of Lights event, Christmas caroling, Spirits Lifted, showtime is 6 p.m. The event itself officially begins at 7, and the admission is $10, $5 for children. So we know that the choirs, you would have heard already that the choirs represented here are already ready, and I'm pretty sure that the others who were not able to make it are probably in practice right now for that event. So thank you again, ladies and gentlemen, to everyone for being here this morning, and we look forward to a great night to have our spirits lifted. Thank you.